Again, I'm at the countryside. Shade is a little bit strong today, but okay. It's not about me, it's more about the chart, of course. Okay, yesterday I made a small pre-market video about that it went already up. Today it is not a trading day, it is here in Japan, it is Saturday and it is weekend. We see yesterday we have ended the week, so this is the week. We see that the distance between the pivot points was here the smallest, so this indicates that there is a bottoming out. So next week we have to look if this distance becomes like the same like this, so that we will see something like this, more distance between the lines. So if that is the case, it means that we have a trend. This can be a trend down or trend up. In our case, it looks to be a trend up. We were a little bit worried yesterday about make this cloud became too small. It could be inverting downwards, but it looks like it is going up. So like here. So it can be a sign that the next cloud here will be smaller and maybe going a little bit more down, indicating that this would be a range. So that is possible. So it can be that even if the fourth quarter from 2022 comes out, that there will be, it will not have a really big leap upwards, but it would stay more, that it is always expected. So they say sometimes the movement is already in the market. So, but for now, if we look at all the indicators, this indicator, the lagging indicator, is an uptrend. The cloud is in an uptrend. Only the underside is not, so that is maybe one worry. These two lines, the red and the blue line, are very close to each other. They can cross any moment, so we can expect maybe next week that it will touch the top of the cloud, or maybe go to the bottom of the cloud and go up. You'll maybe see a movement like this. It can go up if there is some good news, or it can go down if there is some bad news. But the bottom we had, the bottom around $100, I think we will not make it. For people that invest and want to buy it cheap, put still somewhere like here, a buy order around $105. So if it hits, you with a spike or something happens, you can buy cheap. If you think like me that it will go up, put a buy order at this side, is the low of this point of the cloud. So like here, I don't know what is it. This is around $130, something like that. Maybe a little bit less than $130. It can of course go again because we have some space here. And that is $160. So between $160 and $130, there is a chance that it can go there next week. It can also go more up if the quarterly numbers come out. So also you saw the tactic will be you make a good buy order here, and a little bit smaller one here, and a little bit smaller again here to invest, so that if it hits those points you buy if it goes up, because you will see that always if a stock goes up or a currency goes up, it is always in a waving pattern. So you see this, and then the smart thing is to buy here, going upwards. So that is the thing. You can also, what maybe not a lot of people will do because they will not trade but invest. If you see this pattern here, you can buy here, you can sell at the top and then rebuy. There is always a chance that it will go crazy up and you will never rebuy again. So maybe you can do it with if you have a lot of money, or if you have some money you want to invest but not all, you can play this game. You can play the game that you buy and you sell high, but of course you keep on, you have already a base of an amount of stock there, and you just, with some stock, you play this game, buying cheap, selling with a high, if it is high, and so you make a little bit more money, and you also have to then a reason to look every day to the chart and play a game. Just when it goes up or go down, make some money, and then also your focus will be more on the stock. And so some people invest and never look at the stock in 1 year or half year. But if you like to look at stocks, you can play this game. Use only a small percentage to play this game. Maybe lose 5 or 6 stocks. And if in 1 year you can make an extra or 2 extra stocks by playing this game, it's 2-3 stocks, of course. That's always nice. The way we see the development in the stock, we see a resistance here around this neighborhood. So my drawing is not that good. So that is around $160. So what we can expect, that is that this nice movement, we can probably expect, this is a week, so maybe end next week, that it hits the $160, and then it can go up to 180. I think 180 we show later. Can I show it now? Let me try. Can I show now? Okay, let's try it. Yeah. So do we see 180 something now? We have to go to another range of the chart to see that, or maybe I can just pull it. Here we see 180. Yeah, here we see 180. We see here some strange movements. We see here some strange movements. Here we see resistance. So this is really the area 180. You can see here. That is this block of movement. You see that it's chaotic. It is very wavy here. You can see that it is like moving like this. So it looks like this is also a very strong resistance, and I think a lot of people have 180 as a goal for the stock. Some analysts. So I think it will go first to after the Q1, it will go to 160. Then we can see an inspection to 180. I think these are 2 steps, and then if everything goes good, I think Cybertruck comes out or a new announcement of something, we can see a leg up to 200 and more. And I hope we will see this year more than 200. That will indicate that the stock, it was almost at 100, and if it is in a few months at 200, you will have 100% profit on your stock if you bought it at the right time. This is not possible, so I think for the most people 100% is not possible, but I think a 50% or 30%, it looks like a 30, but maybe 50 or 30, both of them, is possible. Even if you buy it now, I think still if it is 130, it goes to 200. I think still you have a possibility of 50% profit. So that's it for today. Hope next week will be good. The only news I heard was some Quad stuff. Twitter is less. We see a lot of rockets being launched, so it looks like the Twitter distraction getting less and less and less. The news around Tesla will be more active. We will have Q4, some presentations, maybe the master plan 3. So they're also busy, and I hope that after that we will see more activity at Boca Chica, some launches and maybe some failures or some success. No matter what, then Elon Musk will be more focused on SpaceX than on Twitter. So that Twitter story will be pushed to the background, and that will have an influence on Tesla stock. So I think we are in a good position. We have made a nice base, a strong base for resistance, for if it ever visits again. So I think we will see an uptrend from here. So that's it. Have everybody a nice weekend, and see you next week. Bye bye.